Good day everyone! Welcome sa Usapang Arkinalians, the Architectural Literacy. Kami na naman ay nagbabalik at may mga bagong kasama.
Tama ka dyan, partner. Pero bago ang lahat ay i-welcome muna natin ang mga kasama natin para sa podcast natin ngayon. They are our classmates in Arc 201, kaya tiyak kong magiging masaya at makabuluhan na naman itong episode natin. So guys, pakilala naman kayo.
Hi everyone, ako nga pala si Aya sa Mendoza.
Ako naman si Andrea Yucamco.
At ako naman si Precious Navos.
Thank you mga sis. For today's episode, pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay patungkol sa tropical design that is entitled Boosting Lighting and Ventilation. Ang napili namin na gagawing case study ay sa Borol 2nd Barangay Hall sa May Balagtas, Bulacan. Bago tayo mag-start sa Borol 2nd Barangay Hall, alamin muna natin kung ano nga ba ang macrosite and microsite analysis ng lugar upang makatulong ito para mas lalo natin ma-interpret at maintindihan in a wider perspective yung lugar.
Umpisaan ko na. Sa nabasa ko, ang macroclimate ay tumutukoy sa overall climate ng isang relihiyon. Naapektuhan ito ng mga factors tulad ng topography, angle exposure, vegetation, water bodies, physical infrastructure, at iba pa.
Ang magiging macrosite analysis natin ngayon ay sa Bulacan. Ang land area ng Bulacan ay 1,079.58 square meters and it occupies the southeastern section of the Central Luzon region. The province is bounded by Nueva Ecija, Aurora, Quezon, Rizal, Metro Manila, Manila Bay, and Pampanga.
The province total land is indicating that its topographic range from level to rugged terrain. The western portion of Bulacan, for instance, has been classified in the landscape map as belong to the lowland category with the approximate coverage of close to 50% of the provincial land area. On the other hand, the eastern part of the province covered those areas that hilly to mountainous.
This is where the province interfaces with the southeastern part of Luzon. In the middle of these two major landforms are Piedmont landscapes, which have elevation of about 50 to 100 meters above sea level. Over one half of Bulacan's overall land area have been classified as having slopes less than 8% or those considered as having level to gently sloping terrain, and this is found on the western part of Bulacan.
Like most provinces of Luzon, the climate in Bulacan consists of two seasons, the wet and the dry. The wet season starts around May and ends toward November. The rest of the year is dry with occasional rains, more or less evenly dispersed throughout the area.
The province experiences a cool weather from December to February and hot and humid the rest of the year. This type of climate has proved ideal for the growing of all types of food and plant crops. The population of Bulacan as of 2015 is 3,292,071.
The water resources in Bulacan province is fortunate for having springs and several large rivers providing water and hydroelectric power. Considered to be major ones are the Ipo and the Angat rivers, which are big enough to provide economic opportunities to the province. The Angat Dam serves a greater portion of the water supply needs of Metro Manila and Cavite City through the MWSS. In 1988, a memorandum of agreement was signed by the MWSS and the province of Bulacan, which includes the towns of Maykawayan and Obando on the MWSS service area.
The power source in Bulacan is being distributed by the Manila Electric Company, or known as Meralco, supplies the electrical needs for practically all types of human activities in the municipality. All of the town's 49 barangays are now served by this utility firm. The dominant use of electricity is for the household lighting and other convenience uses, and is also used for productive purposes in commerce, manufacturing, processing, and agriculture.
The dominant telecommunication providers in Bulacan are Bayan, Digital, and PLDT, which offer world-class telecommunication and interconnection services.
After natin alamin ang microsite analysis ng Bulacan, alamin din natin ang microsite analysis ng Balagtas, Bulacan. Pero ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng microsite analysis? Ang microsite analysis ay tumutukoy sa klima ng isang maliit na lugar. Ito ay localized climate that can influence many factors tulad ng vegetation, topography, at human activities. Nakakaapekto rin ito sa human comfort, health, and culture.
Balagtas has a land area of 11.7 square miles, which constitutes 1.3% of Bulacan's total area. It was part of 2nd District along with Baliwag, Bukawe, Bustos, Higinto, and Pandi from 1987 to 2022. It was moved to 5th District along with Bukawe, Higinto, and Pandi. Balagtas also consists of 9 barangays: Borol 1st, Borol 2nd, Dalig, Longos, Panginay, Pulonggubat, San Juan, Santol, at Wawa.
The prevailing climatic conditions in the municipality are categorized into two types: wet season and dry season. Wet season, it is the rainy season or monsoon season, while the dry season is the summer season. The average annual temperature is 30.88 degrees Celsius.
The population of Balagtas as of 2020 is 77,018. The water resource in Balagtas is fortunate for having stream and several large rivers, providing water and hydroelectric power. Considered to be a major ones are the Ipo and Angat rivers, which are big enough to provide economic opportunity to the province. The Angat Dam serves as a greater portion of water supply needs of Metro Manila and Cavite City through the MWSS.
The power source in Balagtas is being distributed by the Manila Electric Company, Meralco. The dominant telecommunication providers in Balagtas are Bayan, Digital, Converge, and PLDT, which offer world-class telecommunication and interconnection services.
Sa tingin ko ay na-discuss na natin yung mga basic information or details na kailangan natin. Tumungo naman tayo sa napili nating i-case study, ang Borol 2nd Barangay Hall. To start, who can best introduce the site but the one who is residing in the area for years? Kaya Aye, take it away.
Ang Borol 2nd ay isa sa mga barangay na sakop ng munisipalidad ng Balagtas. Meron itong tala na may 8,316 na residente at may land area na 259,000.25 square meters. The barangay is bounded on the north by Pulonggubat, sa south ay Borol First, sa east ay Dalig, at sa west naman ay Giginto.
Before we continue our discussion patungo sa building itself, let's first watch the video where we got the chance to interview the barangay captain of Borol 2nd.
Gaano na po katagal yung main building ng barangay nung tinayo po siya?
Yung sinundan namin building 2008 na yung pinita ko nakatapos na kapitan.
Okay po.
Nakatapos na.
2008 po, hanggang ngayon po, yung pa rin po yung building.
Oh, yung parang na.
So nagtatanong na lang po namin is, anong oras po at saan po yung lugar na pinakamainit po dun sa Barangay Hall po?
Usually, mga 12 noon hanggang 2 p.m.
Saan po yung pinakamainit po?
sa harapan ng building.
Bali, yung next po na question is, bakit po nire-renovate yung barangay hall po?
Una sa lahat yung parking namin, talagang wala kami maano ng pag kami may mga kukuha ng mga dokumento, walang mapardahan. Pangalawa, yung loob namin talagang masikip sa tanggapan ng mga nagkumuha ng mga dokumento sa barangay.
Next po, kinonsider nyo na din po ba dito yung orientation ng building and kung saan pa mainit yung ganun po?
Okay. Yung ano nga ng kasi yung tama nung araw talagang doon sa harapan namin eh. Kaya yung office of the barangay chairman, nilipat namin sa kabilang side.
Ano po yung mga na-encounter ng problema in terms of sa orientation ng building po? Sobrang init po ba sa loob? Pag po ba umuulan, naglulusak po ba yung part ng building po? Or pag ganitong oras po ba, sobrang hangin at sa ganito po specifically?
Yung una-una, kaya namin gusto ma-renovate yan dahil patungo na tayo sa mga kalsada ngayon, ina-upgrade na, tinataas. Yan, kami, nagpataan na kami, nag-elevate na rin kami ng flooring. Para dumating yung panahon na dumating yung ina-upgrade yung mga kalsada, na kami.
Naka-advance
Kaya
na.
elevate na kami.
Okay po.
Pero pag umuulan po, wala po, hindi po siya
Hindi naman siya nagtutubig, hindi naman siya.
Yun lang po yung
Okay lang. Ayun lang po.
Okay na?
Okay po.
Apo,
Thank you po.
Okay na, thank you.
So ayun guys, narinig naman natin yung mga sagot ni Kapitan. Sharing the basic details of the structure, the barangay, it is a three-story building having a lot area of 153 square meters. It has a total floor area of 292 square meters. During an interview with Kapitan, nabanggit niya na meron silang plano na ipa-renovate ito.
Kung 2018 nga nung unang naitayo ang building ng Barangay Hall, ay matagal na nga ito kung ating titignan kaya siguro naisipan na din nilang ipa-renovate.
Tama ka dyan, Aye. Kaya tingnan natin yung mga plano nila at tingnan natin kung ano-ano yung sa tingin nyo ang nakita niyong problema sa orientation o kung may suggestion kayo.
Ang isa sa mga napansin ko ay parehas na firewall yung magkabilang gilid ng building ng barangay hall. That means less ventilation and more heat absorption or gain.
Ako naman, ang napansin ko ay no provision for landscape design at kung napapansin natin na yung lot area nila ay fully paved by
Kung mapapansin din natin, ay wala itong proper setback. Makikita na yung bubong ng Barangay Hall ay bubong ng existing na bahay na nasa likod niya ay nag-overlap.
Mapansin din natin sa may harap na yung sa mga window areas nila, may mga nakasabit na tarpaulins para maging shade nila from the direct heat during the afternoon.
With these problems that you have observed, may mga solutions ba kayong naisip or suggestions that you want to recommend?
Sa issue naman regarding sa firewall, tingin ko pwede naman natin gamitan ng fire-rated glass blocks sa second and third floor to admit natural lighting para hindi sobrang dilim sa mga rooms or areas na kulob o walang windows.
For the second issue naman, na fully concrete yung buong area, I highly recommend, lalo kung magpaparenovate sila, is to consider adding plant box for plants and trees. Pwede din sila gumamit ng permeable paving sa parking areas nila. Makakabawas ito kahit papano sa sobrang init or singaw tuwing tanghali, tapat sa kanila.
For the third issues, adjusting current size of windows and openings could be a feasible solution so that the air could pass freely on the building. Use of neutral paint color to cool down heat temperature.
For the issue naman regarding sa tarpaulins hanging, we can propose to use blinds, shutters, and other sun shading devices that will prevent direct heat of sunlight inside the building. It can also help or serve as design of the building instead of hanging tarpaulin.
To wrap it up, there are many factors that was not considered during the planning of the building. With this, most of the time, the user are having a hard time to work and feels uncomfortable, most especially during the peak hour, where the sun shines brightly. With this kind of case study that we conducted, we learned that neglected or having lack of knowledge is considered a factor like orientation and principle of tropical design can greatly affect the activities of the user as well as the making the building itself unsustainable for the user with our proposed design intervention on the existing problem on the structure. We hope that this can help them lessen the problem.
So ayun guys, I guess that will conclude our podcast for today. I hope that everyone enjoyed and somehow learned from our discussion about our chosen case study. Stay tuned for our next episode. Once again, thank you for listening to the Usapang Arkinalians, the Architectural Literacy.
You guys enjoy this episode, you can give us a heart and a thumbs up. Thank you, everyone.
Bye guys.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys.
Bye
Bye!
guys.